Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to walk you through me doing a deep cleaning on my living room. It is not as messy as it's been in the past few weeks, but definitely a kid went through it. So right now I have quite a few things in there. I have my clean towels. I have a lot going on. So I'm just going to go ahead and walk you through it because it can get a little hectic. So I usually have a cleaning schedule, and basically I have a room or two designated per day. Today was technically bathrooms, but I finished early, so now I'm gonna move on to actually the living area, which is this huge open space that we have here. And it's basically between our kitchen, dining room, and living room. So I always like to start with the living room, and I am gonna be making a pretty much clean with me for kitchen, but that one's a little bit more in depth. There's more going on, so stay tuned for that one. But I'm gonna go ahead and just fold these towels. I like to roll them up because they fit better in the shelves that we have in each of the bathrooms, both my husband and I's and little man. So I like to make sure that I'm rolling them. And once I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and move past this and get going on vacuuming. And now I do have a Roomba, and I'm able to basically set up the magic little wall that we all love. Basically helps it so that our Roomba doesn't go where it's not supposed to, and I literally just let it run throughout the entire living room so that it catches all of the dirt. We have vinyl flooring, and it's just awful when it comes to like having your pet there because it literally shows everything, like the dog hair, just so much dirt. As you can see, my little one is playing here, so it's kind of hard, so I have to go around and basically pick up all of the cars. If you guys are boy moms, boy dads, boy parents, you guys know how many stinking cars these kids will have just about anywhere. It is so frustrating, but it's okay because he plays while I clean, and I'm okay with that. So I'm just picking everything up right now, making sure there's nothing on the side of the Roomba. And I do move our big coffee table. I will have everything linked for you guys. A lot of our furniture came from IKEA and or Target, and so I'm gonna have that link for you guys below so you guys can check that out. And then once I go ahead and do that, I basically let Roomba, because we have an area rug, I let Roomba go through it because my kid does snack through there. And this is just a piece of our TV stand. It's supposed to be a shelf, and our kid plays with it, so I have to hide it. And so I make sure that Roomba has room for just about everything in the living room, while my dog probably hunts for crumbs of food that my child has left behind. Now, this cleaning can take me a little bit over an hour if Quentin allows me to do cleaning. Otherwise, it should take me about 30 minutes. But basically, I also like to move our side table because my 18-month-old likes to step over it. There's this big window that doesn't open up. We're on the 3rd floor, and so that big window, basically, he can see all the cars and the train that passes by. So it's always so disgustingly dirty, and his little footprints are on everything, so I do clean that. Right now I'm just going around picking up all the trash. I have some fresh flowers here, and there's some dead ones, so I'm just gonna pick them out since I got a bag right here. But I basically go around picking up all the trash that I do see big pieces of. Anything that my kid drags around the house, basically. And then once I do that, I like to go back and actually wipe down that little area because the little one just destroys it. Like, it is an understatement. And now you see him here, quite intrigued by what's going on. He's so sweet. But I like to move everything away from that area too, because what ends up happening is Roomba doesn't go underneath it, or Roomba tries to, but I have a basket underneath too, and it doesn't like catch all the dog hair and dirt that's there. And I like to use a lot of cleaning supplies from this company. I absolutely love them. I know Target carries them. They are called Method, and I have pretty much all of their cleaning supplies. This is nowhere near affiliated with them. I just like using them. And I like to use towels that are a bit harsher so that I can actually scrub. I don't like using paper towels so I don't feel like they scrub, and I need something that's going to clean that dirt off. So I go around basically cleaning everything. I make sure that it disinfects it as well. I don't just clean, I disinfect, because otherwise it is a mess. And the little one does leave food crumbs everywhere, and so it's really yucky, guys. Like, if you have a kid, you know how yucky it is. here I'm like pretty sure yelling at him, not yelling, but just calling his attention. And so I make sure that it's completely clean. I literally go in and make sure it is spotless. It lasts all 30 seconds, but that's okay. Those 30 seconds bring me some joy. So I make sure that I also dust underneath it. I don't know, I know you guys can't see this, but this coffee table has a bottom section, and that thing was filled with dog hair. Now, I love my dog. I love my puppy. I love dogs so much. I just don't love the hair that they leave behind. It is so incredibly gross to me. And so I constantly clean it because otherwise it is a mess. And I'm also allergic to dogs, so it doesn't help if their dander and hair is left everywhere for me. So once I've done that, I make sure that I move everything back, and since it's a thorough cleaning today, I move all of the cushions from our couches. Our couches are from IKEA. These are legit the best, most comfortable, most cost-efficient couches I have ever bought. And I've only ever bought one other one, but I've shopped around, so that counts. What I like about these is you can actually remove the covers from them and run them through the washer. And right now they actually don't get really dirty. Believe it or not, they do not like hold any dirt in, and if they get stained, they are very easy to clean. Like the kid got chocolate on these and food, and I was able to go in with Shout and basically wipe it off. Right now I'm literally like running my Roomba through it because I'm being lazy about this. And then the kid was like, oh my god, everyone's getting on top of this, let me join. Fun stuff. So I let Roomba do its thing. It's really flat and it's a very hard surface, so it's not like it's getting stuck or pulling any of the material. And then once I see that I got most of it, I went in with the vacuum and actually just removed everything. My kid, of course, took interest to this and decided, hey mom, I'm gonna go ahead and play here while you try to clean around me because this looks like a great place for my cars. That's just kids for you. So I went ahead and just vacuumed the cushions. I vacuumed the flat lay area. I vacuumed everything, guys, everything. It was just so incredibly dirty, and it had like food crumbs. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the like parent that's like, don't eat in the, couch, don't eat in the living room. I am so not about that. My grandmother totally had plastic all over the couches, and so I think I'm just like over that. So I'm happy to say that these couches are definitely kid proof. And there he goes with the vacuum. He's so sweet. He tries to help me with it, which is amazing. Like, he genuinely tries to help. So once I've gone ahead and done that, pardon my 18-month-old, I make sure that everything else is pretty much fixed and ready to be moved back in place. I do dust the paintings and the pictures sometimes, but because it is a very heavy painting, the one you see on top of the couch, I try not to mess with it. I'm genuinely afraid that it's going to tear through the wall, even though I'm pretty sure it's hung on a stud. Otherwise, it would have fallen a long time ago. There goes my child trying to, God knows what. Honestly, God knows what he's doing there. But here you go, guys. I've basically cleaned everything, wiped everything, disinfected everything, dusted everything, and it's gonna last all of 3 seconds. He agrees. Well, guys, that is pretty much it for today. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure to sign up